Feel like I need the Jeopardy music or something happening right now. Oh, it's there. Okay. Now I've got to share it to the other one. Maybe if I could find it. Okay. That's a go. Hello, Carla. Now, unfortunately, I've got it on me. I'm sorry, people. You'll have to hang on a sec till I make sure that everything is doing what it should be doing, where it should be doing it.
We're happy to see your smiling face.
I don't know. I wouldn't be. Okay. Oh, all right. There we are. Hi. So how is everybody tonight?
Good.
Are we ready to rock and roll? We'll do something exciting, I'm sure. Okay. Well, first of all, I have some cards to share that I've received. And I have some from last week, some from this week. And then I'm going to do the draw for last week's Share It Saturday because I completely forgot on Monday. And I figured if I don't do it now, I probably forget in a couple hours when I'm just wanting to get off here. So let me replace my spotlight and get everything set up again. Is that up too high?
Good for me.
Good.
All right. So we're going to be working with sending smiles today. I got this card from Jamie Spixma, another Vancouver Island demonstrator.
Cute.
Yeah, very. Hello, Peggy. And I'm going to save that one to last because it's really cute. Who did I get this one from? Oh, Arvon Brunt, who is also another Vancouver Island demonstrator. I did a demonstration with another demos team on how to use the embossing paste like I did for our team. So I get thank you cards from them. Who knew I'd get thank you cards? Look at this one. Are you ready for this? Janet, are you ready?
I'm ready. Cool.
Isn't that cute?
Way to go, Laura.
I've seen this before, but I haven't seen it with this part.
No, I haven't either.
That's kind of cool. So thanks, Laura. It was her team that I did the demonstration with. Laura in Nanaimo. And then this is a swap card I got from a Silver Sister, Lisa.
That's cute.
It is. You know, I think I'm going to have to cave on this and do some masculine cards. That's really cute. Hi, Sharon. Okay, and then I got this one from Miss Valerie.
Oh, nice.
Isn't it cute? She stamped on the cork. And then she die cut the fence out of cork. I'll get it up there close so you can see. You see? And then all the pebbles. Isn't that cool? And some glittery paper in the background for the windows. Okay, every time I go live, I get messages. There we go. So those were the cards that I got. Now I can put them in my special box. And of all those cards, I think I got 4 free stamps. So thank you very much, Canada Post. It's always nice when I get reusable stamps. Okay. Let me get the wheel set up. And then I'll share. We only had 3 entries for the draw on May the 7th. So one of those 3 lucky people, and you see my screen?
That has 4 names on it.
It has 3 names because that's the title.
Oh, the date, sorry.
Yes, so I'm going to take the title off. And here we go. One of these lucky people is going to win something in the mail. I think it's going to be Janet. Yay, Janet.
Very nice.
Miss Janet, I hope you buy lottery tickets. Just saying. Oh, she's not there. Of course. She'd go answer the phone. Too bad. We'll have to tell her when she comes back. But she won the draw. No, Carla, sorry, it wasn't you. It was Janet. Okay. That over there out of my way. So I printed off a couple of cards that I thought we would choose which one to redo. They're very different, but they both use the sending smiles. So I've seen a lot of stuff done with this one, but I completely forgot about this little flower in here. So one of the cards uses that flower. So we have this one. And these are strips of all the new in colors. So we can redo that and put a twist on it if we want, or, whoops, wait, it's upside down. We could redo this one that uses those little things. So I'll get some voting paper out, get myself organized, find a pencil to write with. And I'll just cut this, and then I can put that one the right way. There. Okay. Do you want to redo A or B? Which one? So this is A. Put it in here. A or B? Which one would you like to redo or use as inspiration?
B.
B. One vote for B. And Peggy says, what if you use the first card and incorporated the little flowers? So that would be alternative number C, which would be both. I will put Peggy down for that one. Okay, so A, B, or C, we do both of them together. It's a good idea. Nobody over there is voting. Going to be a quiet night. Sharon says C. Well, she wants to use them both. Anybody else want to be heard tonight? Counting down. Nope. Okay. So we're going to use them both. Don't know how that's going to turn out, but we'll find out. So first card, and incorporate the little card, the little flowers into our big card. Okay, next vote. Do you want to keep the stripes? Yes or no?
Yes.
One vote for yes. I'll lift it up so you can see it. There you go. So do you want to keep the, Peggy says yes. 2 votes for yes. Anybody else over there want to vote? No. Oh, Sharon says yes. Okay, stripes it is. Okay, next question. Do you want to use in colors like they have, the new ones? Yes or no?
Yes.
1 yes from Holly. Peggy says in colors. Okay, so while you're voting on that, I'm going to go and get some paper. Because I got nothing out tonight. 5 new in colors. Sharon says yes. Okay. So we're going to be using the new in colors. We're going to be doing stripes. So now I need little thin strips. So the next vote is going to be portrait as it is or landscape. So do you want to create the card this way, portrait, and or this way, landscape? Oh, Peggy says she stays up late just so she can have fun with us and play and enjoy my lives. Aw, thanks, Peggy. Hello, Connie.
Landscape, because we're going to use the little flowers.
Landscape from Miss Holly. So Connie, we're voting. We're going to be redoing this card. They've just voted that they want to use the stripes, and now we're voting portrait or landscape. Peggy says portrait. So we have 1 for each. And I'm just getting out some cardstock pieces. Oh, Connie says portrait and Sharon says landscape. Another one for portrait, another one for landscape. So we're 2-2. The next person to vote has the deciding vote. Oh, Peggy changes. We're taking 1 away from portrait and adding to landscape. So we're doing a landscape card. So we're going to do it sideways like this. Okay. I would say those are 1/2 inch pieces, right? You think they're 1/2 inches? Should we start with that? I'll just be back here cutting cardstocks. Maybe. 1. Two.
That's going to make the band 2.5 inches wide. Is that going to be too much on a card that in landscape is only 4 1/4?
I don't know. We'll find out. They might be 1/4 inch strips. But I can always cut them down. I can't make it wider.
Good plan.
Okay. So the way they have it is that one, that one, that one, that one. Oh, these aren't going to be long enough. I'm going to have to get longer pieces. That one. So that's quite wide. I agree with you, quite wide.
Mhm. I think
Okay.
that would be wide on a portrait card, but
Okay.
definitely too wide for landscape, I think.
So
There are other
apparently,
people that can vote or talk.
if they do talk, they're awfully quiet over there. Okay, I'm going to get these other pieces were a little bit too short. So I'm gonna have to redo. Need some more Tahitian tide. Oh, I don't have the swatch of Tahitian tide to use. I've got to get a full one out. And Starry Sky. I don't know where everybody is tonight. And Parakeet Party. 1/4 inches, says Sharon. I think you're right, Sharon. What is size is that? Nope, it's not going to be big enough. I've used almost an entire package of Parakeet Party already.
Apparently you like it.
Apparently. It is pretty. Does anybody else watch Young and the Restless?
Yes, but I haven't seen the last 2 days.
Okay. Do I say this or do I not say this?
Say it.
Pay attention to Phyllis's dress from the wedding.
Okay.
And I will just say, it very much resembles Parakeet Party.
Okay, I've seen up to the wedding.
Did you see her dress?
Yes, yeah,
It's
Or-
gorgeous.
it is. Yeah, no, I've seen the wedding. I think I watch it on a different channel or something, so I'm probably only 1 day behind you, maybe.
I think I cut that one crooked. Oh, well.
Yes, and it's your fault that I'm back watching Young and Restless.
You're welcome.
Well, I have watched it off and on for, how many years has it been on?
I think it started about 1974.
Yeah. In and around there, yeah, because I know I only had one in diapers when it started.
Oh, you're older than me.
Oh, yeah, I'm old as dirt.
Because I was still in high school when it started.
Rub it in.
No, you just started your family earlier than I did.
Oh, boy, did I ever.
Okay. Strips are done. So this is the order that they did them in. Now, Peggy says she lost me. I'm glad you found me again. Okay, background of the card. White or color?
Oh, I think white, because we're going to put lots of color on it.
White ×1. Background white or color? Connie says white. Peggy says white. Looks like it's going to be white. Let me go and get a white. But embossed. We haven't gotten that far yet, Connie. And I'll bring my white because we have to do some stamping. So I'm going to need the white pieces.
But I
Sharon's
agree
got
with you,
white.
Connie.
Well, this one is embossed with the retired one. Can you see it? That wood grain, whatever that one was called.
Oh, right, yes.
Okay. So we have the stripes. Uh-oh. Some puppies out there. having issues.
Oh, poor baby.
And you hear it whining?
I
Yikes,
can't
like-
know.
Oh. Makes me want to go out and save it. Okay, there's the stripes. And we can adjust the angle as needed. So that's what we got so far. Now the background, embossed, yes or no?
Yes.
One yes from Holly. Connie says yes. Sharon says yes. Okay. So of course, you know what the next question is going to be. Which embossing folder? Apparently timber is still active.
Pardon me?
I said, apparently the timber is still active. I thought it retired. Okay. We have Time Worn Type, Gingham, Elegant Eucalyptus. This is a new one. This is the other part of Elegant Eucalyptus, also a new one. Fern, Cascading Ruffles, Into the Clouds, Wintry, the other part of Wintry, Snowflakes, Brick and Mortar, Seashells. Connie says clouds. Splatters. This is what's, I don't think the little ones will work because we have to, they might. Splatters and stripes. Hive. Merry Melody. Painted Texture. Pretty Flowers. And Timber, the one that they used. Okay.
Time worn type or something?
Time Worn Type. TT is Holly and Peggy, and Clouds is Connie. Okay, so let me find the clouds. Into the Clouds. Sharon says Time Worn Type. So these are the two that seem to be popular. So we got 3 for Time Worn Type. Guess we're doing Time Worn Type. Okay, I will emboss it sideways because we're putting it sideways. Out comes that one. And that plate goes on. Run it through. Oh, I know what else I was going to do tonight. There's Time Worn Type. I have to make myself a note. Let's just use this, the bottom of this note here. I'm going to do a draw tonight. Anybody who comments on this post.
Well, we know that I'm in this draw then.
That's right. And I'll comment your name. So if you're watching, make sure you comment at some point before the thing ends. And on Monday, which is May the 23rd. I'm going to do the draw live. And I'll find something to give away. I haven't decided what it's going to be yet, but you know, I've got a lot of stuff to do. Okay. Peggy's definitely in the draw. You are, Peggy. You are. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Are you loving it? That's what we have so far.
Yep.
Okay. Do we want to vote on the card base now or later? I'm just going to put it on a white base and we'll decide afterwards. But I am going to get some Scotch tape. Somebody's cutting wood out there now. Later, they say later. I want to put these together so they don't move on me. Because every time I do something, they move and it drives me crazy. So if I put them all together, are we liking this color or do you want to do it in a different sequence? The same or different? I have to change the blade on my paper trimmer. So this is the one that they've used.
I like that way because it's sort of following the rainbow.
Everybody says the same. Yay. Okay. Oh, these are so much easier to handle when they're all glued together. Yay. All right, so now we're going to do some stamping. I'll just get a bunch of pieces out and then we can decide which ones you want to use. And we wanted that one. And if I have that one, I need the little topper for it. And then there's this one. And then there's this one. And then there's this. Okay, let's see if I got out enough blocks here. Oops, look at that little thing was stuck on there. I did not get out enough blocks. I need 3 more. Oh, and one for the center. So I was in a Stampin' Up thing today, and they told us the top selling items from the new catalog, and this stamp set I think was number 4 out of everything that's in the catalog. The first thing was the ink pad bundles, the new in color ink pad bundles. Okay, that goes there. Got a hunk of white. Wouldn't it be nice if the stripes were floating? Oh, Connie, we could do that. All I'd have to do is put them on a piece of white and pop them up on the piece of white. Quite an interesting suggestion. Keep that in mind.
I'm starting to think she lays awake at night to come up with interesting ideas.
All week she plots and plans. White or a window sheet. Oh, that would be cool. Hang on, this one is important. It's about my new clothes. Whoops. I can't spell. Okay, I'm back. Okay, window sheet. Connie says she doesn't sleep well, so that is true. Okay. These are the flowers. So this one is the one they used there. Do you want to just stamp a bunch of flowers, or do you want to plan which flowers to use? Or I could just pick them out.
Well, we definitely need to stamp some of the little ones that came off the second card.
These ones.
Yes.
Okay, Connie says make samples, and then we'll just play. So are we going to stay cohesive with our flower colors like she did on this one for the daisy ones, and then for the other ones? I don't know what these are. Anybody got any ideas?
No, they almost look like they're the tuft on the end of a grass.
Yeah.
Maybe not in blue, but you know.
Connie says they're
least-
Connie says they're weeds. Could be weeds. Okay, what color do you want to do the daisy flowers? Lupins. Well, they could be lupins.
Mhm.
They very well could be, Sharon. Okay. What color do you want to do the flowers? She did them in sweet sorbet.
Well, if
Which
we're
is-
going to stick with the in colors, that is our choice.
Connie says Tahitian.
Ooh.
She
Yeah.
can't spell.
Well, it's okay. You knew what she meant.
I did. Okay, we have one vote for Tahitian Tide. So Tahitian Tide or sweet sorbet?
Tahitian tide.
Oh,
Yeah.
Janet's back.
Sorry,
It's all right. You missed the draw, you won.
I heard. Thank you. I had to take the phone call. It was Tara.
Ah, that's fine. You're allowed.
There you go.
Okay, Peggy says Tahitian Tide. So we're voting on what color the flowers. Over there in Facebook. Sweet sorbet or Tahitian Tide. So far, everybody wants Tahitian Tide. So looks like I'm going to go with Tahitian Tide. Okay, I'll stamp one of each flower in Tahitian Tide. Sharon wants Tahitian Tide too. Okay. One and two. Okay, now that I'm doing them in Tahitian Tide. You need to decide what color you want the centers to be. Okay, we have Tahitian Tide flowers. All 4 of them. And I forgot to get the other centers out. Yellow centers. Oh, Connie says sweet sorbet and Peggy says sweet sorbet.
Yeah, I think sweet sorbet, because, you know, if we're gonna try and stick with the new colors, we need the green for leaves.
Okay, sweet sorbet, we have Connie and Peggy. Sharon wants yellow. Anybody else want to voice an opinion? Okay, going in with sweet sorbet. This one belongs to this one. Okay, I did the first one. Everybody happy with it?
No.
Okay. Oh, somebody's sending a lot of emojis over there with laughing faces. Oh, Connie says she is. Okay, so we have 1 yes and 1 no.
No.
I'll put a yellow center in, and then that'll help you decide. There's something on my stamp. Get off my stamp. Okay. Yellow or sweet sorbet?
Yellow.
Yellow.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to do this again. Sweet sorbet and yellow. We got. What's GG?
Garden green.
I don't know what GG is. Connie, you need to tell me. Gorgeous grape. Oh. Okay, right now we're voting between sweet sorbet and yellow. Peggy says sweet sorbet. Sharon says yellow. What did you say, Holly?
Yellow.
Yellow. And Janet?
Yellow.
Yellow. Looks like it's going to be yellow. Mellow yellow. Oh, Connie's still going sweet sorbet. It's 2-3. Yellow wins. Now I have to stamp a couple more flowers. 1 more flower. Do you want me to try gorgeous grape? I lost that flower. Where did it go? There it is. Oh, shoot. I did it too close. Dang. Just stamp another one. Connie wants me to try gorgeous grape. I will try gorgeous grape. As soon as I get my cleaner. Because I'm gonna need it. Okay, going in with gorgeous grape. There's gorgeous grape.
No.
Interesting, but it makes me think I'd love to see like crumb cake or something in the brown shades.
Uh-huh.
I like the dark. I just don't like either one of those two, but
Okay. Clean. Early espresso. Okay. I'm going to try one more and then we'll have one final vote on what color. Otherwise, we'll be here all night with color choices. Okay, I'm starting the new vote. Yellow, red, purple, or brown. Yellow, red, purple, or brown.
yellow because the espresso is too dark, I think.
Yellow.
2 for yellow. 1 for brown from Connie. Anybody else want to vote? Sharon says brown. Uh-oh, we're 2-2. Okay, next person gets to choose the color. Yellow, red, purple, or brown. Peggy says yellow. Okie dokie, yellow it is. Stamp another one of them. Peggy says yellow. Sharon says yellow. Yellow, yellow. Sharon said yellow, not brown. Okay, I read brown, so my apologies. I have you down for yellow. Apparently my eyeballs are not seeing what my mouth is saying. Okay, put yellow on that one. And then this one. There's 4 flowers and 4 centers. Yellow. I thought there was 4 centers. Maybe there's only 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there are only 3. Okay, I'll use this one again. There. Okay. I'm gonna die cut some flowers. Put early espresso away. Oh, let's stamp some leaves before I do that. What color do you want the stems to be in?
Parakeet.
Parakeet party.
Yeah, I'll
Wow.
go with that.
And 2. So we can do parakeet, or we can do another yellow or another kind of green. I don't know. So there's the colors. There's the flowers. Oh, everybody's going with parakeet. Okay, let's put those away. Get out the parakeet. I'll stamp 2 and then we'll figure out how many we need. Oh, I didn't stamp the other one. Okay, what color do you want this flower to be in? This is that long one.
Sorbet.
Sorbet. We have 1 vote for sorbet. Here's the other one. Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay, I'll stamp all 3. Anybody else got an opinion what color you want those lupiny type flowers to be? Sorbet, says Sharon. Let's try one in sorbet. And we'll have a look. Should have just got all the 5 colors out. So there it is. There's the colors. If I put my thumb over top of these 2, because we're not using those 2. That's what we'll be using. Connie says purple. You're on a purple kick tonight. Ooh. Which purple? Gorgeous grape purple? Or a light purple? Oh, a lighter purple. Highland heather. Because I don't think fresh freesia is going to look any good. I think it's a different color of color.
Is orchid or oasis, is that purple or blue?
Oh, Orchid Oasis. Orchid Oasis. Hello. Blonde, me. More white. Uh-oh. I'm going to have an avalanche in about 2 seconds here.
See, if I look at your stamp set, it looks blue to me and mine looks more.
Well, it stamps blue and then it turns into purple when it dries.
Yeah, because it's similar to wisteria.
Yeah.
So what happens if you stamp it once in full and once in half?
Hang on.
It's a big difference, isn't it?
Why is it not focusing? There.
But that would be good because flowers are rarely exactly the same color. And if we've got, more of those in there than the daisy things, you'd want them to be a little bit different.
Hokey pokey. That one there. And this one. And this one, see if it'll fit on here. Oh, good, I didn't get it too close. That one. And this one. And which one is this one? This one, that one maybe? Nope. This one is this one. Nope. I don't know which one this cuts out. Oh, there. That one. Stay where I put you. All right, and one more. Now. I'll cut that one out. Oh, let's see if I can get this on here. Do you think they'll all move if I move them over? Not a centimeter. Yay. Okay. Wang. Do you think I need a new cutting plate? It's a little curvy.
But only a little.
Only a little.
I agree. Mine's worse than that.
That's what I was thinking.
All right. And I'll cut out this other one of these. Should I stamp more of these corn cobby ones? I'm sorry, that's what they look like to me. Those are corn cob. I think we're building an English garden.
Best kind to have.
Unless you're OCD.
You can't be OCD in the garden.
Oh, yes, I can.
No.
Okay. Nope.
The only thing I don't really like, and even in a garden I don't like, are yellow flowers right next to red ones.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, just I find the two colors too close together are grating on my nerves.
Aha. Okay. Now, do we want the stripes going this way? Or do we want the stripes going this way? A or B? This is B. This is A.
Everything tells me A, so let's go B.
And
One
I
vote
was
for
thinking,
B.
let's go A.
Okay, one A and one B, and Peggy says B. Connie says A. All right. It's going to be a close one. So this is B and this is A. The next vote gets it. This is B. This is A. Sharon says A, so A it is. All right. I'll just put them on there with my temporary tape. And are the flowers going in front of the stripes or behind the stripes? Or both?
You mean the leaves?
Yeah, the leaves, the stems. So there's what it would look like if we put them in front like that, or in behind, or
Front.
both. We have one for in front. Peggy wants me to try it with both. So let me try it with both. This one is just grass, though. Doesn't have anywhere to put a floor. Okay, there's in front, there's behind.
In front.
Holly is in front.
In front.
Janet is in front. Oops, come on, Facebook. Peggy says behind. Peggy's being the outlier tonight. Okay, nobody. Oh, Connie says front. Okay, going to be in front. I can get them off. I'm thinking these need to go down a bit though. All right, so we have that. Sharon says both. Maybe these ones could go, well, of course, that would be right in where I put the tape. So we have a flower. And then, oops, that one's got to move over because they're one's curving one way and one's curving the other way. And a flower. And a flower. And then, and if we put some of these here, maybe that one under in behind, and put some of these on that. Okay. Behind or in front? This one. Or not at all.
Vic says behind.
Connie says behind, Peggy says behind, and Carla says it's beautiful.
Number one.
Number one, says Vic, in behind. We could do another one of these and have a couple of them there and make some more of these. Do you want me to try that?
Yes, please.
Okey pokey. We still have one little tiny daisy left, but it can go inside if we want. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Put that there. So we're going to need 3 more, right? Because we don't want an uneven, or we don't want an even number. Okay, where'd the corn cobs go? There it is. Ink stamp, Janet?
Sure.
Hey, we're die cutting. I was doing a video the other day and I had a piece of paper that I'd already embossed and stuff. And I put this down on the table and didn't notice that it grabbed the paper, and I ran it through my machine and I had to redo that paper because it squished it into a little balled up mess. It was quite annoying. Okay. Die cut them. If you put them all in front, it takes away from the stripes. That's what Peggy said. At. One more here. And this one, come on, get off of there. Oops, almost lost the die. Want to do that. Okay, bring this back in gently, gently. Take our second one here, pop it in. There. 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 Move those over. Okay, now the question is, do you want all of these flowers on here? Let me get them all organized here. That one can go there. That one can go there. This one can go there. Okay. Do you want all of those flowers on there? While you decide that, I'm going to cut out this last corn cobby one. Maybe. Where'd the die go? Did I not? There it is. Oof. Oof.
We are planning on using that sending, right?
I don't know. Are we?
Well, I guess I'm asking.
That can be the next. Connie says yes, Peggy says no. Then Connie says maybe, where are you putting the sentiment?
Well, wouldn't the sending go over top of our rainbow stripe there like it is on the inspiration card?
I would
And
think
then
so.
And then with the stems or whatever going behind the stripe, then that will really show, yeah.
Hey, let me see if I can pick this up without destroying it. Everybody vote, yes or no? Do you like it the way it is?
Yes.
One
Not
yes,
really.
one no. One hesitant no.
It's the flowers. It's like the card is divided in half and it's one thing on one side and something else on the other.
Oops.
Yeah, like
Okay.
just get rid of everything apparently.
Well, it's just easier if we're gonna do it all to start from scratch. In the middle. See, this is why I don't garden, because I'm OCD and things have to be layered properly.
My
That
garden
was-
would drive you to drink then.
It's okay. It's your garden. It would not bother me in the least. If it was in my yard, it would drive me insane.
It would drive you to drink, yeah.
And I don't drink. Oops. Come on, get under there without destroying the rest of them. I lost one of the light ones.
I like that better.
Where did the other light one go?
It's under the blue flowers, I think.
Oh, that's a dark one.
Oh,
You've used your 3 light ones.
Thought I did 4.
Oh,
Okay, well.
there it is. It's an odd number. This is good.
But none on the left side. So you want me to squish it further over there? Connie says, what about putting 1 or 2 lupins in between the other flowers? Yeah, that's what I did. But none on the left. Peggy says that's better. Okay, so do you like layout 1 the way it was or layout 2?
2.
One vote for 2. So layout 1, I had the lupins on one side, daisies on the other side. Number 2 is this one where they're all mixed up. Of course, they'll be a little bit better. Peggy says 2 and Sharon says 2. Janet, have you said anything yet?
no, but I'm wondering where that stem is gonna come from. There's a missing flower. You got a stem going towards the left, at least it's my left,
Right there.
right there, and no flower on it.
Okay, 2
Yeah.
it
Looks
is.
good.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. So now, do you want to try what Connie said about putting the stripes on a piece of window sheet? And Connie, do you mean still putting them together or spreading them out? Connie said the flower died and fell off.
That would be my house.
Okay, so Connie, when you said window sheet, do you mean to keep them close or spread them out and do that floating technique? Hang on, hang on. Small space between, okay. So this is what she's talking about. So this, you have stripes of paper and then they're on window sheet with a slight gap in between, so they look like they're floating.
The way it is right now, your sending is gonna be, your word sending, your sentiment is going to be just about the width of your that. Whereas if you put window sheet in between, it's going to be much wider.
I vote for the way it is on the card right now.
I do too.
Okay, we got 2 for leave it alone. How about over there in Facebook? Do you want me to do the split up technique and put it floating? Where did those other strips go that were too short?
And then you can do the floating thing another night.
I can. Peggy says leave it alone. Okay, we're leaving it alone. So this is really big. And remember, they're 1/2-inch slices, not 1/4-inch slices. Oops. That one goes down there. And that one would go there. And that one would go there. And then that. And then that. So that's kind of what it would look like. Much smaller, of course. Okay, but I've been told to leave it alone, so I'm leaving it alone. I'm gonna put adhesive on it and I'm gonna put it down. Maybe I'm gonna put adhesive on it. Okay, first of all, I'm going to put tape on it to hold it together. I guess I could put them each on individually, couldn't I? That would make sense. Where's my,
But if they're already taped together, wouldn't that make life easier?
it would. And they are. I just had to find my adhesive. Maybe it'll go. Come on. Oh, well, that one's not going to work now, is it? How about if I just get one that actually has adhesive in it? Oh, look how much better they work. Okay, now do I have it wide enough? Not quite. Uh-uh. Okay. Where's my hello? Make sure my words are the right way up. Right there?
Sure.
Oh, wait. We're putting some in behind, aren't we?
Yep.
Okay then. Where's my white? This is how wide? 1.25 inches. Yeah. There we are. They're not going anywhere now. Okay. Need to put some glue on these babies. Put some tear and tape on them. I did. But you got to be careful because I have to slide some of these leaves in behind. So I'm just going to put the glue on here and then we'll let it dry while we decide what color the sending is going to be. Any ideas for what color the sending should be?
Are you going to mount it or just put the thin word?
Okay, that should be the first question, I guess. There we go. I'll get out the inspiration card so you can have a look at it again. Those over there where I'm not going to smuck them. Okay, here's the inspiration part. So now we need to know if you want to put the full with this on top of it, like that, or if you just want to put the thin one.
I vote the thin one in white.
Thin in white. Thin white. 1 vote. So thick or thin? Connie says both. So there's what it would look like. Thin and white, says Peggy. There's what it would look like for the thin one, and there's what it would look like for the thick one with the thin one on top. Well, those people over there in Facebook are really quiet tonight.
Try the thin one. White sounds fine.
Okay, I will try it. As soon as I get adhesive sheet, because I'm not doing this without adhesive sheet. Let me tell you, I've done it before and it's not happening again. So I need 1 3/4 by 4.5. Oops. Sharon says thin. What happened to Valerie tonight? There's no Valerie votes. Maybe she thought I was using that program that she can't watch, but I'm not, because this is Zoom. This is completely different.
And it is possible that, like, highly doubtful, but it is possible she could have had something else on the go.
What, on a Friday night?
Well, it's Thursday,
Oh,
you
it's
know, and
Thursday.
it might take us a few weeks to get used to the fact that it's Thursday.
I don't know what day of the week it is. I have no idea.
You know, and unfortunately, sometimes other things conflict.
Really?
Yes, it's happened to me a few times. I'm not sure I like it.
I know I don't like it.
Okay, got the thin sending in white. I need my garbage can. So there it is.
Well, that sounds ominous, you know. Thin sending in white. I need my garbage can.
Well, I need to be, now, don't let me throw away the dot of the I. So there's what it would look like. Thin white. Okay,
I like that, but
let's,
apparently we need to see the other one too, because you can't really vote if you haven't seen the other one.
okay, putting this on here, right?
Mhm.
Oh, I haven't glued that down yet. Don't glue it to the card, Mollet. This one over here. And then one grassy one underneath. Oh, hang on. I'm going to cheat. And the other grassy one. Peggy likes the thin whites and sending. Okay. Now, new. Have that one. We have that one. Oh, that one went on the other one. Sorry, that one was over here. Oops. Okay, that didn't work out very well. That over a bit. Oops. Should have taken a picture of this. Because now I'm having trouble remembering where they all go. This one. This one. That one. I guess it's all going to depend on whether you guys want all of these on there or just some of these on there. Okay. I lost a corn cobby one. Didn't I have 6 corn cobby ones?
Also,
Yes, you did.
Where did it go? Okay, don't throw that away. It's got the tip of the eye on it. It's disappeared. It done did run away. Huh. There's something wrong. Where did the other one go? I'm checking to make sure it didn't get glued underneath here. No. This one is not in the right spot. There, that one was hiding too much. Now, if I could just find my other corn cob. Oh, found it. It was underneath my mat. Okay, do you like the so far?
Yes.
How about that?
yeah,
This guy looks lonely. I think they need to need another corn cob underneath there.
I like that better.
Yeah, looks good to me.
Okay, Facebook, you need to tell me yes or no. There's the sending. Do you want me to cut this out of white? What color do you want me to cut this out of to test it?
Sure.
Pardon me?
A color.
Color? I don't know. I'm thinking that color is going to be too heavy.
White on white might be okay.
I'll cut it if you don't like it. We don't have to use it. I think it's going to be too clunky anyways. Just my opinion, not that on a, hey, it's Thursday night, I get to voice an opinion. Nope.
Well, not really when it's supposed to be collaboration Thursday.
I agree, that's too heavy.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm going to now attempt to get the flowers on here.
Are you gonna pop some of the daisies?
I think so. This one and this, wait. Where's my camera? I'm taking a picture of it.
Smart move.
Now, maybe I'll be able to. Take the daisies off. We'll put these corn cobby things on one at a time. So this one goes on first. I'm over here. And it's going to go there. And then this one goes on there. And this one tucks under there. Oh, more like that. That one. Peggy says no, she doesn't like the fat one.
No,
Oh, wait.
I think on a more simple card, the skinny layered on the fat one would be striking.
exactly,
But on this one, it's
too heavy.
okay. That's a good word. I was gonna say too busy, but no, too heavy is, yeah.
I have to be careful with these ones that they don't go out past the edge of the card. Uh-oh. My phone's gonna die. I forgot to plug it in. There we are. I got it. Okay. Now,
Did you glue down your stripes?
not yet.
Okay,
I have to figure out how to get. I'm just going to do this. Get off my finger. This side I can lift up. Okay, I'm going to cut these now. As soon as I find my scissors. la la. Okay, this one definitely popped, right? The big daisy definitely popped.
Yeah.
Yes.
One, two. Buckle my shoe.
Three, four, shut the door.
It was, speaking of shutting the door, it was lovely out there this afternoon.
It was, my doors were wide open. I turned the heat off in the house.
Oh.
Might have to turn it back on shortly, but
Okay, shall I pop this one too?
yes.
I agree.
Facebook.
I'm not sure what Facebook said.
Facebook's not saying anything. It's like they've gone to sleep over there. Okay. See if I can get underneath that leaf.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Why did my phone shut down? My phone shut down. Dang it. Don't go away. So I'll start the other one up. I forgot to plug it in and it decided that it was done. But it's okay. I have another one. And which cord does this one belong to? I've got like 14 cords here. Okay.
Welcome back to something.
Oh, oops. We'll do. Nope. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna join the meeting. And what was it? It was 8 something. 848. Oh, I haven't been on this one. I had to put password in and everything. Okay. It's pointed at the ceiling. It's pointed at the not ceiling. There we go. We're back. We're up and running. There. Now plug it in, Mollet. Plug it in. Where's the cord? Okay. Whew, slight technical difficulties. Holy man. Now I have to get back over here to see the comments. Connie says if she's silent, she agrees what we're doing. Okay. And am I popping the third daisy too?
What?
Am I popping that one too?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, Connie said no, but Peggy said yes.
It's popped now.
Well, yes and no. I can always unpop it.
Well,
Shut my,
the other ones are flat, so I think it's okay.
Okay, so how are we liking it so far?
Cool.
Is it nicely balanced or do you need something more?
No, I think once the sending's on there, that will balance it. Well, and the winky and some bling.
So you're telling me the card's not done yet? I got it. Peggy says it looks good.
Does look good.
Okay, so am I putting this thin sending on here?
Yes.
Got
Yes.
1 vote for yes, 2 votes for yes. Okay, over there in Facebook, tell me. Tell me. What do you think? The sending that way? Yes. Okay, everybody says yes. Don't let me forget the I.
Glenda, don't forget the eye.
Oh, Holly, what would I do without you?
I'm not sure. Feel a little less bossed around.
You're allowed to. It's our new Friday night.
Well, and the one night that I didn't go on Zoom and was silent, I got in trouble for not saying enough. But I think it's because I don't think there was anybody on Zoom with you that night.
Oh, that's never a good thing. Okay, do you agree with the placement?
Good.
Mhm.
Okay,
Remember the dot.
yeah, I just want to go over this with my
Is
block.
Is that what you're supposed to do with them?
Well, that's not, there's no supposed to. That's what I do because I find that it helps it adhere.
Okay.
And it would be safer than using the bone folder, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Now comes the tricky part. This stupid little tiny eye thing. I don't know why they didn't make it attached. Ooh, that went easy. Huh. I say, huh. Okay, so
Cool.
card base. White
White.
or
White.
color? Okay, 2 votes for white. Ooh, white or color? 2 votes for white. Could have used a rhinestone. Yeah, we could. Bling, yes, we'll do bling. Don't worry about bling. We'll do bling. We haven't done winky yet either, but we're voting on the card base. Peggy says color. Sharon says white. So you got 3 whites to 1 color. Connie, do you want to express which one you want, color or white? Because right now white's winning. Colored. Okay, white still won because it's 2 to 3. But I'll show you. Connie suggested Tahiti tide. Nope, Tahitian tide. So this is what it would look like on Tahitian tide.
Mhm.
And that's what it looks like on white. So are we still going with white?
Color sure brightens it up, doesn't it?
Well, you know which one I would prefer. Not that it matters.
Still like white.
Me too.
Okay. White did win. I am admitting it was white ahead by 1. Peggy wants Tahitian tide. Sorry, white won. Next time. What kind of bling do you want to put on this? we have some lovely iridescent pearls or heart pearls or in color matte dots or iridescent rhinestones.
Iridescent.
Iridescent,
Is the ones that are sort of clear, but they shine.
iridescent rhinestones or pearls are you talking?
Rhinestones is what I was thinking.
Iridescent rhinestones. Connie says color rhinestone with Tahitian tide. I don't think it's going to show that much because Tahitian tide is not a very bright, intense color. Iridescent, where are they? Oh, way down there. Tahitian tide is a very light color and we're not going to get much color. So these are iridescent rhinestones. They got a pinky tinge to them. Tahitian tide, where are you? Dark Tahitian tide.
We also need to decide what we're sending.
Oh yeah, we have.
I'm
Yeah,
going
but-
inside.
Oh, turns them green.
No. Just plain.
There's the iridescent colored blue, which turns it green, which is really a weird, I don't know. I think it looks tacky. But then who am I? Just the creator. I don't like these with it either because they've got a pinky tinge to them.
It's pink.
Pardon?
Too much pink.
Yeah,
Mhm.
too much. It might look blue to you, but it's not. It's green. How about just plain rhinestones? There's a lot of color going on,
Mhm.
and maybe just plain rhinestones would look better.
I think so.
Yeah.
Either that or that, you know what else would look really cool is the iridescent pearls. Have you guys seen these? Oops, one just fell out. So they're
Okay.
pearls and they got a bluish green iridescence to them. Use the in color, she says, over there. Unfortunately, the in color, they made them matte dots this time. I don't know. There's the Tahitian tide in color.
And they look, and I'm just saying, it's like, they look green to me, more like a teal than the Tahitian.
Yeah, they're not quite exactly the same color. Okay, so let's vote between rhinestones and iridescent pearls.
Pearls.
Pearls. Where did I put the rhinestones? So I could put one on there. You can look at the different. Connie says those in color dots look turquoise. Okay, so there's the rhinestones and there's the pearls.
I think the pearls look better.
Yeah. I like the pearl better.
we could put 3 of them. Along like this.
Mhm.
Let's take off the rhinestone. Maybe not. Okay, I'm going to get the words out because we have to put words on here yet.
Yes, we do.
Like that.
Okay, so there's the words. There.
Sunshine to brighten your day.
Pearls blend in and Peggy agrees, so. Okay, let's get the words and then we'll worry about the bling. Okay, standing sunshine to brighten your day or something else.
Is sunshine gonna be too long for, because I was thinking it's gonna go under the
Can you put that on the inside?
Yep, we can. Or we could do something smaller.
say love and big hugs is smaller.
That's what I just pulled out.
Oh,
Connie says smiles across the miles. Smiles across the miles is quite long. It's almost the same length as the sunshine. And I don't think we've got. We could cut it up and put it over there. Or we can put it down here. I think sunshine is too long. What do you think? That's how long sunshine is. This is how long smiles is. And this is how long one of the short ones is.
I like one, like I like the size of one of the short ones better.
That looks good.
Birthday wishes or hugs, love and big hugs.
I guess it depends on what you need a card for, because if you're sending love and big hugs, you could use it for just about anything.
Yeah,
It could be a birthday or a thinking of you or a get well or
or I'm sorry your person died.
yeah. I have to be honest and say I usually go with something a little more muted, but that's just me.
How boring.
Yes, yeah. When it comes to sympathy cards, I am beyond boring.
Yeah, I don't send sympathy cards. I send thinking of you cards because I don't like sympathy cards. Starry Sky.
Yeah.
The only color we ain't used yet. This is such. Peggy says a short one. Sharon says birthday. Okay, there's smiles across the miles. Oh my, I have to make a 2-year-old birthday card. Oh my. That's gonna be difficult. Don't do kids cards. There's love and big hugs.
Are you talking about for Miss Maggie?
Yes.
It's gonna be 2?
Yep.
Holy, how the heck did that happen?
I don't know.
Hard to believe, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. These children, they just keep growing. It's so bad that I don't know how old my grandchildren are. So when I did my Christmas letter, I told everybody that Cameron was 9. He's 10.
I
I-
bet he wasn't amused, was he?
He was. He thought it was funny.
Oh, well, that's
Grandma,
good.
you made a mistake. Now you owe me donuts.
Oh, that's a good deal.
Okay, there's smiles across the miles. There's love and big hugs.
I like them both.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we can't put both on because they don't go together. Don't have enough room for both of them.
Love and big hugs.
Okay, Facebook, come on. Where are you? Wake up. Okay. That one? Or that one? Everybody's voting on love and big hugs.
Yeah, that's
Okey pokey. Now, to get it on there so that it overlaps the strip and is up on dimensionals, that's going to be challenging.
oh, you're up to the challenge.
I'm up to the challenge.
Nice card, Holly.
Which one?
One you're hanging on to.
Oh, how can you see it?
You flipped it just the right way. It's the one with the grove and the deer and whatever.
Oh, yes, thank you. Anniversary card.
I didn't see it.
Just we need to see a better one.
Hold on. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, very nice.
Lovely. I love it.
I did one for Glenda the other day, but I haven't got it to her yet.
I was going to say, I didn't didn't receive it. Did you
No,
get
it
my, did you get my email, Janet,
Or
about the payment for your order?
thought I thought I sent it to you.
I didn't receive it. Well, I didn't read it. Maybe no, I checked my junk mail. It's not in there.
For the club and the team? Or-
Yeah, yeah, it was overpayment.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Okay,
I'm sure you can put it onto something else for me.
I don't like these here. They need to be on here somehow. Nope, don't like that either.
Was gonna say, if you're gonna do that, put the one up on the sorbet. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know. It's like this whole side is bothering me because it hasn't got anything on it, but maybe it doesn't need anything on it.
I think it looks very nice
Think it
and it'll look really good once it's got Winky.
Okay, Facebook, what do you think? And while you're deciding, I'll get my Winky out. What am I putting Winky on?
The flowers.
Yeah,
All of them? The blue ones?
Three
Or
ones. The three
pardon?
big ones.
the three big ones?
yeah.
Okay,
Tahitian tide or whatever they are.
yeah. Oh, it's so pretty.
Is.
Cool.
Well, everybody is loving the card. You know, we haven't done the inside yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I have to do the centers too. There we go. Okay, front's done. Now, need to get a piece of white for the inside. I have a daisy left. And an envelope. Ah. Don't forget, I'm doing a draw on Monday. Anybody who comments on tonight's post, their name is going to go into a draw for something. Something. Should we just put daisies in there? Am I just
Yes.
going to,
Yeah.
am I just going to take over and do them?
No, I think that's good to put daisies.
Where's the other?
Stamp the leaf and then you have to pop the flower. Or add the flower.
Well, I was going to see if I could do two. And I do have one flower that I can put on there, but I can also stamp a flower. Where's the other little flower? This- Night, Sharon. Thanks for hanging out with us. You should see the number of stamps I've got spread out across my table. There's a lot of them. How's that? Do you like that? Yes or
Awesome.
no?
Yeah, that's cute.
Okay, so I've done the draw, right? Showed the
Mhm.
cards. I announced the draw for Monday. Is there anything I forgot to do?
I don't think so. The envelope.
Oh, yeah, I'll do the envelope. It'll look a lot like this.
Yeah, I was to say, but I think I'm gonna be like Sharon and say goodnight and
All right.
thank you.
You're
Cute
welcome.
card. We did
Thanks.
good.
Great,
We
Holly.
did. Good night, Peggy. Are you heading off too? I guess it's quite late for you. Oops. Envelope. Envelope. Flower. Oh, Peggy, she says it's 1 a.m. there. You need to go to sleep, girl. The only thing left to do is put the inside. And I'll do that, and then we're done ski. Ta-da! We're done. Very cute. Very cute.
Nice card, Glenda.
Thanks. I just did the work. You guys did the deciding. All right. Thanks over there on Facebook. Don't forget, if you watch this, even in the repeat between now and Monday night, comment on it, then I'll put your name in the draw.
So do
And
Holly and I need to put our name in?
no, I'll put your name in.
Okay.
I will be live tomorrow night because Paper Pumpkin is in the house, 8 o'clock. Just, it won't be Zoom. It'll just be the regular Facebook Live. So thanks, Facebook. See you later.